Hi everyone, thank you for coming back to the channel. This is the mid-September reading for Sagittarius for 2021. Sagittarius. All right, let's start talking. You've kind of suffered a little bit of a loss of something lately, right? You've got some heartache over something that you no longer have. You're really feeling like there's something lacking in your life. And there's like some family sorrow for some of you. Something is going on in your family that's causing sorrow. Maybe not necessarily a loss, but something that's lacking or something that's just not quite right. Also, for some of you, you're dealing with a younger man in this situation. And you're being cautioned to be careful, not take risks. And I feel like that card is maybe in your energy. Maybe in your energy, don't take risks. You know, don't do those knee-jerk reactions. Really think about something before you say it or do it. And a lot of you, I think, have been experiencing a financial pinch as of lately. But Spirit is encouraging you to increase your efforts if you really want to accomplish your goals. And I don't necessarily mean financially with that either. I'm talking about what you really want to do with your life purpose. If you want that to happen, you have to stop waiting for that right moment. You've got to start moving toward it. There's something important coming your way with that, and it could lead to a new job or even a raise in whatever job you already have that would segue into what your life purpose is. And you're being advised to go out and just celebrate, have some fun, let your hair down, so to speak. Guys, don't take offense. Men, just go have some fun, enjoy yourself, and let go of this energy of stress that you've been experiencing lately, okay? So you can get some clarity, which clearly shows up in your emotional energy cards, your elemental cards, and we'll cover that in a minute. Excuse me. There are changes coming that are going to be for the better for you. And I really feel like that's going to have something to do with you making those actual efforts, boots on the ground, real effort into your life goals, your life purpose. And also, I feel like for a lot of you, there is romance in the air, or will be very soon. And I did pull some love advice cards, so we'll get to those in a second too. Now, in your elemental energy, your emotional energy, you're feeling fogged. You're feeling like there's veils in front of you, either stopping you from doing something or keeping you from seeing something clearly. You're feeling vulnerable right now, and you really feel safe and connected when you're in communion with nature. Nature's your sanctuary right now. And when you're there in your sanctuary or near water, your creative thought is effortless. Your natural talents are effortless. You don't have to struggle to get there because you're able to get out of that energy of whatever stresses you in your daily life when you're connected in nature or near water, particularly for, I think, a lot of you. So you need to be near the water. You need to be near nature to gain your perspective, to see who you need to be, because you need to be that radiance of the sun. You literally got the summer solstice solar card, and that's you, Sag. You could be that beautiful ray of sunshine for so many people with your beautiful energy and your joy and your innocence, your childlike nature that you have, your ability to just be free and happy. And I think that Spirit is encouraging you to go toward your life purpose, your true desires and your true goals in order for you to be able to allow that radiance to shine around you and project out of you into the world, which is in turn going to bring you lots of beautiful things, lots of beautiful experiences, and abundance in many, many, many ways. You're being cautioned to think before you judge. And with this card, it's 3 little girls surrounded by another girl that's laying flat on the floor, and they're playing light as a feather, stiff as a board. And I feel like in this energy, this card for you is saying that you need to remember how to be light again in your thought and in your judgment. And I don't feel like you're being judgmental toward other people. I honestly feel like you're being judgmental toward yourself, and limiting is the word that I keep hearing with that judgment. You're making judgment calls about what you're limited in doing right now. And I think you're being told to just float. Just be light as a feather and stiff as a board again, right? Like when you were a kid. Tap into that energy again, where you fully believe in that magic. Because that magic is within you. And you have the ability to be your own knight. You don't have to wait for someone to come along and save you. You can be that knight for yourself. You can be that one that says, I'm going to go after my dreams, and I'm going to fulfill my life purpose and live for my highest good and my highest joy now. I'm not going to wait any longer. I'm not going to wait for someone else to clear that way for me. I'm going to make it happen. And this card says protest and start a revolution. And what a better person to do that than Sagittarius. I just love that for you, because that's totally your energy. You would be the one to be right there in the front row. Let's start a revolution. And you've got people with you, you know, you've got people at your side that are right there with you, willing to do that. Start a new revolution. Let's make this the world we want to see, right? Why are we waiting around for somebody else to do it? Let's do it our damn self. Okay, and in your love energy, it says, when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. And that's so true. Cupid's arrow is striking you with romance, and it's a twin flame, and your passion is going to ignite again. So hang in there. Your passion is going to ignite. I don't think I showed you the back of these cards. Let me show you those images. So now we're going to get into your tarot and see what the tarot has to say about it all. And then we'll pull your 111 cards and your rune. This is your mid-September to October 1st check-in for Sagittarius. Mid-September to October 1st for Sagittarius. Excuse me. Are you walking away from something, Sagittarius? Got your bags packed, walking out the door, done with it, not going to take it no more. Walking away from some kind of negative energy. You've been going within, meditating, enjoying that meaningful solitude. Really reflecting on where you want life to go and who you want to be when you grow up. So you're walking out the door and taking that step. I love that. Well, you're definitely the emperor about it. No doubt about that. And your logic and your organization is going to increase with your success with this emperor. So keep that in mind. You got the Archangel Michael protecting you and leading the way. This is divine timing. So you should accept those leadership roles or take charge of that situation to get you to your goals, to your life purpose, to your mission. You're going to need some structure and discipline for it. But that's all right, because I think you have that in you. You're fiery and passionate people. I definitely feel like you have that. This next card is about balance, but it's really also about blending ideas of others with your own to create something really extraordinary. And I think your life purpose has something to do with that. But there's going to be really successful compromises. You know, you're going to get a lot of success from these blending of ideas. You're going to feel the power in the diversity between the people involved. And you're going to have your own self-control and patience and balance within you to make this work, this partnership. You've been worrying too much. Yep, that's in your energy again. You've been working too hard or too many hours, not getting enough rest, not keeping balance in your life to go have fun and just let go of your stress. It's causing you health problems. Let others help, you know. Maybe this life purpose that you're going toward, that's going to be like collaborations with people, and they're going to help you remove some of your workload and your burden so that you can be free to embrace that inner child energy that you love so much and you're so good at, and really go celebrate and have fun and let your hair down once in a while. And you deserve that, Sag. You absolutely deserve that. Yeah. And you're going to become very respected, and people are going to see you as intelligent and stoic. Fair, even. They're going to see you as fair and impartial. You know? You remain objective and fair-minded with people. Maybe you're going into like public speaking or something. But whatever it is, you're definitely going to be very good at communicating clearly what you desire. And that's good. That's important. You're going to be able to also remain unemotional within these agreements or these partnerships, which is also necessary in order to, you know, be successful in your business. You have to be able to be impartial and I don't want to say distant, because we're compassionate for everyone, but, you know, clear lines. This is work stuff. This is relationship stuff. Even if it's somebody you live with or you love or you're in a relationship with other than business, you know, when we're at work, it's business. When we're at home, it can be home, right? Keep them separate. Keep it balanced. But you're going to be very successful. You're going to really start to enjoy the fruits of your labors. And I think you're going to see that within the next 2 weeks. You're going to really start to see where things could pay off. Maybe you're going to even feel like buying yourself a little something special. And also this card, it's the Nine of Pentacles. This card is also, it's not just about abundance. It's also about really enjoying that meaningful solitude of the second card, which was the meditation card. Because that is where you're the most creative, is when you're in that meaningful solitude. And that's going to be really, really important and beneficial to whatever your journey is. You've got romance coming back into your life, flirtatiousness, maybe even some introspection, maybe even falling in love all over again, you know? And that doesn't necessarily mean new love. That could be falling in love with your significant other all over again. But whatever it is, the situation or the topic at hand, and it even could be with your new start with your life purpose here, your life's mission that you want to fulfill. It's making your heart pitter-patter. You're so excited that you're getting butterflies, you know, just like if you were in love for the first time. So that could totally be for some of you, rather than, you know, love life stuff. Or it could even be both. Maybe you're going to get that in both areas. There's no limitations here. And that's really what your reading was saying, is not to limit yourself, you know. Give yourself credit where it's deserved and open it up wide so that you can just keep going and growing and glowing like the sun. And yeah, I think by the end of the week, you're going to feel very gracious for what is coming into your life. And you're going to really start to feel very practical and mature in your thinking on how you're going to proceed from here. You know, you're going to really start thinking about a more sensible approach, a more grounded approach, a more aimed and focused approach that's unemotional, but also exciting. And yeah, on the bottom of the deck, you've got the moon, and the moon is all about emotion, you know. It's all about things finally becoming clearer to you, like having revelations, you know, epitomes. Epiphanies. That's what I meant. Epiphanies. Epitomes. Anyway, you know what I meant. But you're going to be starting to have from this meaningful solitude, you're going to have those aha moments where you're going to be like, yes, I can do this, and yes, I can do that, and oh my God, I've got to totally do this. And then you're going to be like so stoked and so excited that your little heart's going to be pitter-pattering, and you're going to be all butterfly and nervous, but excited at the same time. And then you're going to go, okay, now this is what I have to do to achieve that. You're going to get all serious, and you're going to get focused. You're going to get your eyes right on it, and you're going to start moving toward it, really moving toward it. And when you do, man, is it going to start paying off. And you're going to be like, oh yeah, I have so much to be grateful for now. Yep, it's going to be awesome. Oh, lost a card down there. All right, now we're going to pull your 111 cards. Pay attention to the magic. It's all around you. It's all around you. Light as a feather, stiff as a board. Light as a feather, stiff as a board. Just like that. There is magic everywhere. It's in nature. It's in all of us people. Be in the moment more. Yeah, I think you're so busy thinking and stressing that you're forgetting to be in the moment and just enjoy yourself and be that childlike you again. I think you've been letting that slip away lately. Open your crown chakra. Be in gratitude because you're going to have a lot of things to be grateful for. And remember that words are vibration. Words cast spells because words are vibration, and vibration is how we manifest. Clear your chakras. Too much negative energy. Go find that something new. Everything's encouraging you to go for your desires, Sagittarius, and forgive yourself. I don't know what in the world you need to forgive yourself for, but please do. We all have made bad choices, and we should always allow space to accept that we're not perfect and we're going to mess up and make some bad choices or mistakes once in a while, and not hold a grudge against ourselves for it. So maybe that don't be too judgy is limiting you and not forgiving yourself. You're being too judgmental on yourself, too hard on yourself, Sag. Don't do that. Spirit wants to remind you that you chose this path and these lessons, and if you don't like it, you can always choose again. It really is that simple. And Spirit also wants you to know that you are doing great. And I think you are too. And you're turning into the butterfly, Sag. What the caterpillar sees as the end is what Source calls the butterfly. And that's you blossoming into that beautiful butterfly. Walk barefoot on the earth. Control your emotions. Soulmates aren't always the fairy tale, but they are always a lesson. That's for some of you. Be grounded in who you are. Be grounded in who you are. Yeah, it's time to go after what your heart's desire says that your soul purpose and your mission in this life is. No more making excuses. No more holding back. And you're going to do great. So, I almost dropped that. See my bag? It says you're magic. You are magic. And you are. This is the rune of disruption. Disruption, also known as elemental power and hail. Change, freedom, invention, and liberation are all attributes of this rune. Drawing it indicates a pressing need within the psyche to break free from constricting identification with material reality and to experience the world of the archetypal mind. Stop limiting yourself. The rune of elemental disruption, of events that seem to be totally beyond your control. Hagalaz has only an upright position, and yet it always operates through reversal. When you draw this rune, expect disruption, for it is the Great Awakener. Although the form the awakening takes may vary, perhaps you will experience a gradual feeling of coming to your senses, as though you are emerging from a deep sleep, or emerging as a butterfly from a cocoon, from a chrysalis. Then again, the onset of power may be such as to rip away the fabric of what you previously knew as your reality, or your security, or your understanding of yourself, your work, or even your beliefs or relationships. Disruption takes many forms. Relationships fail, plans go awry, source of supply dries up. But do not be dismayed. Whether you created this disruption or whether it comes from an outside source, you are not without power in your situation. Again, limiting yourself, judging yourself. Your inner strength, the will you have funded until now in your life, provides support and guidance at a time when everything that you've taken for granted is being challenged. Another of the cycle runes, this term, radical discontinuity, best describes the action of Hagalaz at its most forceful. The more severe the disruption in your life, the more significant and timely the requirements for your growth. The universe and your own soul are demanding that you do indeed grow. It's time, Sag. It's time. It's time to be who you were meant to be. Spread your wings and fly. And let your little light shine. It's time. All right, guys. Please hit the like button. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. For all of my subscribers that I do have, I greatly thank you. I'm so grateful for you. Check out the links below in the description. There are super cool, awesome, fun things going on at the website now. We're revamping a lot of stuff. Got some old energy out, new energy in, and I'm really, really excited about the way things are going. So check them out. We're going to do a lot of big things. All right. I love you guys. Take care. Have a great next 2 weeks. I will see you back for the October reads. Blessings.